The whole company went on a team trip to Sanya. I dragged my suitcase all the way to the gate, only to be told there was no ticket for me. The team leader said casually, "You don't need to go, someone has to hold down the fort." My coworkers chimed in with laughs. Exactly. Don't make such a big deal out of it. I didn't say a word. I turned around and walked away and went home. I turned off my phone and got a good night's sleep. When I woke up the next day there were countless missed calls. The boss's voice was shaking in the voicemail. "Please, I'm begging you. The company is falling apart at the airport terminal 3. The lights blazed like they'd never go out, casting a harsh white glow lighting up every single face with brutal clarity. I dragged my silver suitcase behind me and arrived at gate C23 a full hour early. The wheels rolled across the floor with a soft, steady hum. From a distance, I spotted the company's massive group. Nearly 100 people crowded near the gate, their chatter and laughter drowning out the announcements. Everyone wore that giddy, can't wait to have fun look, squeezing together for selfies. Camera flashes lighting up one smiling face after another. Team leader Jessica was surrounded by a cluster of younger coworkers. When she saw me, a flash of smugness darted through her eyes. Then she quickly put on a look of surprise. "Oh wow. What took you so long?" Her voice was pitched just right, loud enough for everyone nearby to hear. I didn't take the bait and walked over calmly, ready to show my ID and get my boarding pass, but then I heard my name, Laura.
周芷若伸手拦我，动作不容拒绝。她理了理卷发，语气轻松的像在说小事。那个，不好意思，行政订票好像。
Looks like you got left off the list. I stopped in my tracks. The area went suddenly quiet. A dozen pairs of eyes turned my way. Some were watching for the drama, some were enjoying my misfortune, and a few held just a hint of sympathy. What do you mean? My voice was completely steady. Jessica shrugged her shoulders, threw up her hands and put on her most innocent face. "Your ticket just didn't make it, sweetie." Before she even finished talking, a tall guy standing next to her, her male coworker, jumped right in. With a mocking grin, "Come on, cut Jessica some slack. This kind of thing happens all the time with over 100 people in the company. Missing one or two is bound to happen." Another female coworker also chimed in with a smirk. "Seriously though, Laura, don't sweat it. You can just stay back and cover the office. Somebody's gotta watch the place." The laughter kept rolling in like waves. I didn't look at any of them. My eyes drifted past Jessica and landed on Amy from HR, standing not too far away. Amy had her head down, pretending to scroll through her phone, but her darting eyes and stiff posture gave her away. There was no hiding it. In that moment, everything clicked. This was no accident. Jessica had planned this all along, a public humiliation, carefully staged. She wanted to knock me down in front of everyone. Jessica seemed pretty pleased with my silence. She pretended to think it over, putting on the act of someone genuinely looking out for me. "Look, there's no way you're getting a ticket now." She paused for a moment, like she just had a brilliant idea. Her eyes lit up. "How about this? You take the high-speed rail. The company will cover a second-class seat for you. We'll meet up with you once you get to Sanya." Barely suppressed laughter rippled through the crowd. From Beijing to Sanya, that train ride is over 30 hours by the time I got there. The team trip would basically be over. This wasn't a suggestion at all. It was pure, deliberate cruelty. I didn't get angry. I didn't argue either. That last little flicker of hope inside me went completely cold and turned to ash in the laughter. I just stood there, quietly watching Jessica. Watching that face, twisted with smug satisfaction. My gaze was unsettlingly calm, like a bottomless, ancient well without so much as a ripple. Jessica started to squirm under my stare. Her smile slowly stiffened on her face. With everyone watching, I didn't say another word. I pulled my gaze away, quietly tightened my grip on the suitcase handle, then turned around and walked away, step by step, from their noise and celebration. A brief, awkward silence fell behind me, followed by even louder, more brazen chatter. I couldn't hear any of it. My world had gone completely quiet the moment I turned away. I walked out of the terminal alone. The afternoon sun was a little harsh. I squinted against the light. Behind me, inside that massive building, my humiliation and their cold indifference still lingered. But I didn't go straight home. I wheeled my suitcase onto the airport express and headed to the biggest, most upscale imported grocery store downtown. The store was cool and well air-conditioned, with soft, soothing music playing.